Hello and welcome to Tech Deals. Logitech's Z313 stereo speakers with a subwoofer, $40. Now what is this? Why should you watch it? Why should you care? In short, if you are looking for a quality set of speakers with a subwoofer, you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you still want to have good quality sound for either listening to music or awesome gameplay with great rumbles under your desk from all those explosions, then stop, you've come to the right place. For $40, this is one of the best deals on the market in my opinion. Now I own many different sets of speakers throughout my house. I have reviewed higher end speakers and I've reviewed lower end speakers. I have a very nice set of speakers, you can see that right there, is a higher end set, and I've also reviewed some very basic speakers. This falls square in the middle. The quality of these is very good. If you're looking for something where you can clearly hear the voices, where you can clearly hear the effects, and you have a good rumble under your desk when the explosions happen, this will do the job. It also has some other features which are nicer than many other older speakers that I own, most notably the power and volume control, as well as the microphone headphone jack, yes it provides one, are not on the satellite speakers. They are instead on a separate puck controller. That's a good thing. It means you can place the satellites further away and further apart for better sound, but you have your volume control, your power control, and a headphone jack if you want to plug in headphones. You can bring that closer to your keyboard for easy access. As a father with children, I especially appreciate that because it means I can put their speakers out of the way and they don't break them. Now in this video, I'm going to take this out of the box, I'm going to go over the features and show it to you. But in short, it really is a good deal for $40. I already own one of these. This is my second set. The other one I've owned for over a year. I bought another one because my youngest son is now getting into more games and I wanted to give him something better than the $15 speakers that were currently on his machine. Now there will be links in the video description below to both Amazon and Newegg where you can buy this set of speakers. If you like this video, if this was helpful and informative to you in any way, please check out my links down there to Amazon and Newegg. Buy it where it makes the most sense for you. Definitely compare prices. Now that's enough talking. Let's take this out of the box, shall we? Oh, that's packed very nicely. Take a look at this. Directions. What more do you want? Now there is a important safety info. Yeah. Now this is nice. I want to say something. Packaging. I've said this in other videos. Quality products tend to come in quality packaging. Cheap products tend to come in cheap packaging. What I want to show you is the big subwoofer, the heaviest part here, has handles around a plastic bag to make it easy to remove so you don't have to just dump it out on your desk. Watch this. That's quality packaging. That's a quality product. Companies generally don't put money into packaging if they don't put money into the product. Now, as I said before, I already own one of these. I've had it for over a year. I've had it longer since I've even had a YouTube channel. So I'm not saying this is great because I think it's great. I'm saying it's great because I have one. And I liked it enough that I spent my own money to buy another one. Logitech did not send this to me. If they ever do, I'll tell you, but they did not send this to me. And here's what it looks like with all the plastic and packaging removed. I trimmed that out because that's just taking plastic off. Now these are the two satellite speakers, as I mentioned before, and these have a lot of free cable to them to allow them to be placed far apart, as far back as you want for great sound. Notice there are no controls on the front of the satellites. That is because there is a separate cable running out of the back of the subwoofer. It is very long. I can't even stretch this entire thing out because it's just too long. This is the end that would plug into your computer. This plugs into that green jack in the back of your computer where your audio chip comes out. Now, this here is a fairly long cable, but on the other end of it, this runs to the subwoofer. This is that puck I mentioned before. There is a power switch right here, and then there is a volume control on the side. There is also a headphone jack on the bottom. The idea is that this is what you run up onto your desk, and you can either put it next to your monitor, you can put it next to one of the satellites, or bring it forward to the keyboard. This way, your sound and your headphone jack and your power switch are in a convenient location, and your satellite speakers can be put where you need them. The subwoofer, of course, goes under your desk on the floor, and it's going to provide that rumble for when you're blowing stuff up in your favorite video game. I have now moved the satellites as far as I can for the monitor. Here is the plug that goes into the back of the subwoofer. This cable connects to the two satellites. Now it splits right here, and it goes further than I can almost with my entire arm stretch just one half of the cable. The other half goes as far again. You can put these way far apart, much further apart than the less expensive speakers I've previously reviewed. This also means they can be up higher, they can be behind your monitor. There's a lot of options for placement. And still have this under your desk. Now, where you run the cable is going to obviously depend upon your desk. You either run it down the back or down the side, but it does give you a lot of choices. Now, the power cord only connects to the subwoofer, and that is right here. And that is also fairly long as well. Long cords do give you flexibility with placement. It's a standard 2-prong plug, and that comes in here, and it provides power to everything when it's plugged in. One thing I would like to mention in terms of power specifications is Logitech rates this as 25 watts continuous, 50 watts max peak output. Now, most of that is going to be in the subwoofer, not in the satellites. Their standard continuous output is 5 watts each with a peak of 15 watts each. From experience, it's way more than you'll need. I have had to tell my older son, who has this on his computer, to turn it down several times. It will make more noise than at least me as a parent wants to hear. So for those wattages, it does provide plenty of power, and I will also tell you it provides very clean power. I would not have bought another one if it didn't. There are other speakers to buy. But the fact that the puck controller for the sound is separate, the fact that the subwoofer goes on the floor, there's just one plug to everything, it's very convenient, very easy to set up. For $40, I call that a deal. Like this video if you like it, share it with your friends if you loved it. Remember to subscribe to my channel with that big huge red button directly below this video. Questions and comments in the comment section, and as always, check out the video description. Links to Amazon and Newegg for this speaker system, as well as my other reviews of speakers, will be down there. Furthermore, check out my Patreon link, which I'll put right about here. That is a way you can support the channel directly. Can you give $1? Can you give $5? It would be greatly appreciated. I want to bring you completely unbiased reviews. As I said before, I bought this myself, and my ability to do so requires support from viewers like you. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.